Did they ignore your texts and leave, acting as though you never existed? If so, you're undoubtedly wondering when they'll return. Return the brief response. I'm going to show you exactly how to turn the tables and make them know they lost someone. So even though they'll regret leaving and need you like never before, the catch is that you can't pursue them. The first irreplaceable step is the psychology iCal trigger that causes them to miss you at this moment. They feel at ease knowing you're waiting and hoping, so they don't feel the need to return. The first thing you should do is to vanish without making any calls, leaving any messages, or looking up their stories. Simply silence. When someone abruptly leaves our lives, our minds worry and begin to wonder, what if I made a mistake? This isn't about playing games. It's about helping them feel the grief. As long as they think you're an option, people will not feel the need to act. But as soon as they notice you disappearing, their brains go into overdrive with a fear of losing you. It's human nature for them to expect you to beg. But when you don't, you instantly appear more attractive. When you're not around, people become curious, and curiosity leads to longing. They start to wonder what you're doing, who you're with, and why you're not chasing them like they thought you would. That's where the shift starts. Step 2 is to reinvent yourself and make them regret everything. The truth is that no one misses what stays the same. They miss what changes. If you're just sitting there depressed, waiting, they have no reason to come back. They assume they still have you, but the moment they notice a shift, their perspective shifts. And instead of waiting around, you need to improve yourself. Start a new hobby, travel, surround yourself with positive people, and most importantly, do it for you rather than just for them. When they check your social media and see you laughing and enjoying life, it stings not because you're rubbing it in their face, but rather because they expected you to be broken without them. They begin to wonder, was I the one holding you back? And believe me, that realization is powerful. At that point, regret creeps in, and they begin to miss you because you're no longer just someone they left. You're someone they lost, and they can't ignore it. The best retaliation? Leveling up to the point that they are forced to reconsider everything, and you might not even want them back by the time they realize what they have lost. Step 3. The secret energy shift that draws them back. Observe how people are drawn to confidence by nature. It's not just about how you look, it's also about how you carry yourself, how you think, and most importantly, the energy you put out right now. If you're still emotionally attached to someone, they can sense it even if you're not speaking to them. Your energy gives it away, and it keeps them at ease. They don't feel the need to return because they know you're still there in the back of their mind. Everything is altered. Instead of obsessing over what they're doing, you start pouring that energy into yourself. You stop feeling needy. You stop hoping they'll text you. Stop replaying every conversation in your head, and suddenly they feel your absence like a gut punch. It's called the law of detachment. When you finally release that desperate grip, when you stop trying to control the situation, the universe works in your favor. It's like an invisible force pulls them back in. They start feeling that unsettling urge to reconnect. But here's the best part this time. It's on your terms. Step 4, give them just enough to chase. Now, let's talk about what happens when they finally reach out and trust me. They will. It might take weeks, maybe even months. But when they start sensing that you've moved on, that's when their curiosity kicks in. Suddenly, they start wondering, are you still thinking about them? Have you met someone else? Did they make a mistake? That's exactly where you want them. But here's where most people mess up the moment they get that text. They rush in, they respond instantly. They spill their emotions, they make it too easy. And just like that, the power slips right back to the other person. You're not going to do that instead. When they reach out, keep it light and different. You're not ignoring them, but you're not bending over backward either. A simple hope you're doing well is enough, no long messages. No over explaining, just enough to spark curiosity and curiosity. That's what fuels attraction. And if they ask to meet, don't say yes right away. Make them wait. Give them the same uncertainty they gave you. Let them wonder if you even want to see them anymore. Because here's the truth: when people feel they have to work for something, they value it more. Final step: control the outcome. By now, everything has shifted. They're the ones wondering, doubting, regretting. They're replaying old memories, questioning their choices, wishing they had handled things differently. And when they finally ask to see you again, you decide maybe you take them back. Maybe you don't. But this time, you're not the one begging for answers. You're the one in control. And one thing's for sure: you'll never be the one left wondering, what if? Again, if this helped you, hit that follow button and tell me in the comments, are you taking them back or are they too late?